What is net metering and how does it work? I'm Nick with For Me Solar, and today we're going to be demystifying the process behind net metering so that you can make the most of it if you are considering a solar energy system for your home. Net energy metering is essentially a billing arrangement with your utility company that allows you to bank excess power that your solar energy system generates when you produce more than you can consume. Let me break this down with some Reese's Cups. Okay. Your home produces 2 Reese's Cups worth of energy. Since it's the daytime and you're not using a lot of it, you actually have more than you need, and so you send one of these to the utility company to bank for later. So when you send the excess energy from your home to the grid, you'll notice that your net energy meter is going to run backwards, indicating that you're sending energy away from the home rather than pulling it into the home. At night, when your solar energy system isn't producing, you're going to need to pull that energy back from the grid. But that's not actually what happens. For most net metering programs, you're actually only going to get back a fraction of what you put in during the daytime. So this is what you get instead. You can view the utility company as an energy bank. Essentially, during the daytime when your panels are producing and you have more energy than you can consume, your system is constantly making these small deposits back to the utility company where it gets banked for later use at night or possibly as a credit on your bill in the future. Later on at night, when your solar energy system isn't producing, you're able to then withdraw those energy credits from the utility company without incurring further costs. Okay, so now this scenario can vary from utility company to utility company. In certain jurisdictions, what you put into the grid is what you get out of it, one-for-one exchange. Here in Southern California under NEM 3.0, even though you put this into the grid, you actually wind up only getting a portion of what you put in because those are the new rules now. However, what happens if we introduce a battery to this mix? Okay, under the same scenario where you're producing more energy than you can consume during the daytime, what if instead of sending that excess energy to the grid, you sent it to your home battery instead? Now with the battery, you can have this kick on in the evening the minute the solar energy stops producing so that you can start drawing down on energy that would typically be the most expensive during the day. Now, because you have this stored in your battery, you've got the full 100% here, so when you need it back, you can take this whole thing versus this portion, which is what you would typically get from the utility company. This is why batteries matter so much here in California. You get to maximize what you're able to consume of your own and minimize what you actually need to grab from the utility company. Here's why this matters for your wallet. Net metering can slash your electric bills dramatically, especially during high usage months when heating and cooling costs will spike. In many Southern California neighborhoods where we operate, our homeowners are able to drive their bills down to nearly zero with a properly sized solar energy system. That's under the 2.0 standard. However, if we're talking about NEM 3.0, all of those same homeowners would really have to add a battery to get the same value out of it. Whether you have an existing system under NEM 2.0 or you're considering adding a system under NEM 3.0, doing this will allow you to lock in your energy rates for the decades to come. This isn't just an environmental choice, this is a smart financial move for any homeowner. Let's do the Reese's math. With just solar, you produce 2 cups, but really only get to fully enjoy 1, plus maybe just a small piece of the second. That's like getting only 10% of the energy value you produced. Now, if you add a battery, you're keeping close to 2 full cups. That's nearly 100% of your energy production. Over the course of 20 years, that could be a huge difference in savings. Which would you prefer? The whole Reese's Cup? Or just a nibble? Now here's something important to understand. Net metering policies will vary depending on where you live. Some utility companies offer you full one-for-one credit for the energy that you send to the grid, while others only offer you a portion of what you send. Now, many utility companies will have caps on your system size or how long those credits will last before they expire. Here in Southern California, the policy known as NEM has gone through several revisions, each with its own different benefits. That's why working with an installer that knows your local utility-specific rules is super important. Now, if your area offers a favorable net metering agreement, don't wait. Typically, once you sign up, you're grandfathered in for a certain period of time so that even if the policies do change, you're protected from that. Drop a comment below with your state and local utility provider, and we'll try to share what we know about the net metering rates in your area. Net metering allows your solar panels to provide value around the clock by banking excess energy during sunny periods and then drawing from those credits when needed. As we've seen with our Reese's Cups, policies can vary region to region, and adding a battery storage system can significantly increase how much of your own clean energy you can consume. First, Understand your local utilities' net metering rules before you go solar. Second, when comparing solar quotes, look beyond just price and ensure your system is properly sized to maximize these net metering benefits. We hope this breakdown helps you make some informed decisions about going solar. So if you have questions about how net metering works in your area, drop a comment below. If you're looking to install solar here in Southern California, click the link below for a free quote. And if you found this video useful, click the like and subscribe buttons below for more solar explanations. And if you do want more information on going solar in California, click this video over here. We'll see you in the next one.